My life became basically one party after another, one drug deal after another. And then as the arrest began to mount, one prison cell after another. 4 months and 7 days after my release, I shot and killed a man and seriously wounded a second one in an armed robbery. And for those crimes, I was tried, convicted, and sentenced to die in the electric chair. I became a drug dealer in prison, a loan shark in prison. Anything that was a dollar in it, it was fine. It was good with me. And he walked up to my cell bars and introduced himself this way. He said, "My name is Frankie, son. I love you, and Jesus loves you. He doesn't care what crime you committed. He will forgive you if you let him." I really thought that I was beyond redemption. I really thought that I had hurt so many. I had done so much harm in this world that not even this all-loving God could forgive me. Father, I've done so much wrong in my life, I don't even know if you'll listen to my voice. But I began to confess the things I'd done, the people I'd hurt. And as I began to confess, the tears began to flow. But then at last, the tears stopped. And when those tears stopped, I felt something for the first time in all my life, and that was a sense of peace. 45 years in prison. To watch me walk across that stage, receive my dream Bible. The second one that was in that auditorium that day was a man named Kuzo Maishi, also known as Frankie Son, the very same man who had brought Jesus Christ to my cell door at death row. And I told the parole board the following words. I said, "I don't know what your decision will be today, but I will be at peace with whatever that decision is, because I at last understand that I was never ready to leave prison until I was ready to stay." So my prison cell became a prison classroom. My prison journey, my prison sentence became a prison scholarship. The judicial system had said executing. The prison system said isolating. The parole system had said for 44 years, let him slowly die in prison. But God said, let my son go. I have a plan and a purpose for his life. And on March the 18th, 44 years, 9 months, and 20 days from the day I was sentenced to die in the electric chair, they said, "Mr. MacPhee, your parole has been granted. If he did it for me, he can do it for you." And I get up every morning and say, "I love you, God. Thank you for what you've done. And what do you got for me today?"